The Supreme Court has overturned Roe v. Wade. How do you feel? I grew up in the Bible Belt, and overturning Roe v. Wade was one of the most prominent talking points from politicians campaigning in the area. The dog caught the car. I didn't think it would happen. What will they run on now? I'm kind of afraid to find out. Our fertility doctor has informed us that he will no longer provide services to me and my wife given the higher chance of needing a medically necessary abortion. Any stillborn child would now legally be required to be carried to full term. This is far too dangerous for my wife's health in his medical opinion. So intense rage is how I'm feeling. This year in Missouri, they tried passing a law that would make aborting ectopic pregnancies illegal through medication. This would kill women, and it would not save any lives. I fear having daughters for their sake. Edit for the source and to clarify. Source: Missouri House Bill No. 2810. The bill specifically targeted abortion-inducing drugs, medication, and equipment. Line 15 contains their stance on ectopic pregnancies. Also, I should clarify that I am not from Missouri. However, I have suffered through a very messy miscarriage, so this news resonated with me. I do not want to hijack the experiences of Missouri women. No abortion, no healthcare, no maternity leave, no affordable housing, school violence, police authorities with too much power and close to zero control and responsibility. Lobbying. America feels like a premium third world. As a healthcare worker, this is going to be a fucking nightmare. I'm legitimately scared about what ends people will go to without safe options for birth control. Our healthcare system is stretched thin as is, and emergency medicine is a rubber band barely holding it together. I don't like the implications of how this can potentially break something so damn fragile, especially after the fallout of the COVID pandemic. Maybe fucked up to say, but I'm glad my Women's March, protesting, social justice fighting, feminist mother isn't alive to see this. This will not stop abortions. This will stop safe abortions. Edit. Why am I getting all these replies about gun control? While not American, I'll be watching the aftermath unfolding with some anxiety. This flavor of insanity is often contagious. Weird. Because I'm German and our parliament just liberalized abortion law today. Hours later they overturn Roe versus Wade in the US, so yeah. In the past the US was a place to look up to in terms of individual rights and freedom. But I guess that's no more. Just hoping the pro-lifers out there are making space in their homes for all the kids they plan on adopting. Sick. My friend had 3 miscarriages this year, 2 of which required abortions for her health and future fertility. Women and babies will die. People will lose mothers, wives, girlfriends, daughters, granddaughters, the list goes on. More children will be born only to be abused and neglected. The fallout will be more wide-ranging and insidious than we can even anticipate. I'm also violently angry. I feel terribly sorry for the waves of unwanted children that are forthcoming. I think I'm having a panic attack. I was just told my pregnancy isn't likely to be viable at the end of last week, but there is still a heartbeat. I don't know what this is going to change for me in literally the next few days. I have an appointment at 1 to help determine if we need to terminate, but now I'm not sure what options I have. I am so scared and angry. Betrayed as an American. We can't have any progress in this country due to a very small, rich and powerful minority who treats a 2,000-year-old book as law, which they consistently misquote or misrepresent. Edit. I know the Bible wasn't quoted in the decision. The conservative justices are too smart to overrule something off pure religious pretext. But you're an absolute idiot with their head in the sand if you think their faith played no role in this being overturned after being a judicial precedent for more than 30 years. I'm feeling like religious morals and posturing have no place in government, is how I feel. This will not go well. It's just the start. Clarence Thomas wrote today that contraception and gay marriage are next. The court is giving you guns but taking away everything else. I feel like I'm watching my country fail in real time, at accelerating speed. Separation of church and state my ass. It's a betrayal of all women. Abortion is healthcare. Women will die because of this striking down. The Handmaid's Tale was supposed to stay as fiction. America is the bad place. Fucking angry. Why are we going backwards?